Welcome back to the channel, guys. You joined us for season 68, episode 39, and it's league back to 27, and a little bit easier today as we are away to wandering Rovers, who are struggling in the Bundesliga at the moment. They're going in 18th, they're just in that relegation zone. 3-5-2 is their formation. Team rating, we think, is a guesstimate, it's about 50, and 5 losses out their last 5, which explains why they're in trouble. Runnymede Rangers, we are 10th in the Bundesliga, 3 wins out of our last 5. We need a bounce back. We've got 3 unavailable players, 2 in defence, 1 in midfield. And so we are making wholesale changes. Anyway, look at that. Just change the forwards, change 3/4 of the midfield, change the goalie, and we are ready to go. So we're going in on 76, and we're up against 50. That should be enough. So let's get over in our green shirts. Let's get over to Home Sweet Home, because we are away to Wandering Rovers Stadium. It's a sellout, 18,800 watts, league match 27. Kick-off, and it is. It's a double arse, despite being the away team. Get the more possession, more shots on goal, and indeed we score our first one on 6 minutes. A goal from midfield by Parler. And as the game goes on, Wandering Rovers take us back a little bit. It's one-way traffic. We're knocking on the door, but we just can't add to it. So we go in 1-0 at half-time. Need to build on that lead in the second half. So when that kicked off, we don't have to wait long. Solskjaer, a young striker, scores on 60 minutes. And just wait another couple. Boom, Ibrahim from midfield. Scores on 62, 3-0 up. And as the game canters into the last few minutes of the game, is there any other twists? That's how it ends. 3-0 victory for the double R's. Another 3 goals, another 3 points. Happy days. So we're adding to the woes of Wandering Rovers. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles on ITSAGOAL. So let's get over to ITSAGOAL. It's official. Wandering Rovers 0, Runnymede Rangers 3. And if you go to the match stats, here we go. There were the goals. So we enjoyed 71% possession, 19 shots. Most of them were off target. Only 8 on target. 3 of those have gone in, as opposed to 3 shots for Wandering Rovers, 2 on target. Managed to save them, clean sheet, and Fraser at fullback gets man of the match. Happy days. We didn't even get a yellow card in this game. Right, so let's compare our result with the rest of the Bundesliga for match day 27. Here we go. It's Eintracht Mind 3-1 winners over as Academy. Then we've got FC Spartak 2, Greenhill Rangers 1. That is a great 3 points for FC Spartak. Green Rangers dropped the ball on that one. And yeah, that'll affect the top of the table for sure. Guardians have gone down to Servants Locker. That was a top 6 clash, if ever there was one. And it doesn't help for Guardians if LeBranche gets sent off on 36 straight red. And yeah, good 3 goals from Servants Locker. Hemphill Village 2, Aardvark 2. I think that's helped us out in the table. A point apiece for those 2 clubs. I think they're either side of us. Sandwiching us in the Bundesliga. Hitchin FC 2, Southport Wanderers 2. Another close game. Intermalaga have beaten Warham 3-1. And New York Red Bulls have gone down narrowly to Fly Squirrels 2-1. Radical sweeper side. Swanshausen 4-1. Vikings beat Eisen Newland 3-0. And there's a confirmation of the Wandering Rovers double R's result right there. So let's go and look at that all-important table. And here we go. Radicals are now 9 points clear at the top of the table with 11 games to go. Suffolk cemented their place in 4th. Guardians are 5th after that loss. Swanshausen drops out of the top 6. Spartak with that major victory gets Greenholm. They go into the Intercup spots. Double R's, we are up to 9th again. And look at that, Aardvark, we're just literally on the same points. Just goal difference, keeping Aardvark away. Hemmerfield Village below them. And as we go down, Hitchin FC is now 1 point clear of the relegation zone. So yeah, with that draw, so yeah, still all to play for in the Bundesliga. Still New York Red Bulls about a point. Wow. Okay, right, that's part of the Bundesliga for the time being, and let's get into Runnymede Rangers business and its contract renewal reminder. So it's our scout, so we will negotiate tonight, and we will hopefully get him back on board, agree another contract for the rest of the season or for another 3 or 4 seasons, we shall see. Right, let's go into competition mode now because it's the IG Super Cup plays tomorrow. There's 256 teams left. Round 3 plays tomorrow, and yeah, here we go. So we're third round of 10. Now, our target was to get us to 5, but we've got a tricky fixture coming up. So have a few Bundesliga teams. So let's have a look at the Bundesliga teams against Premiership teams for round 3. Here we go. These are the hot games tomorrow. As can be back in action gets Tectonic Mango, tough one. Surfer Soccer gets Blue Sunset. Death Rose, that's who we've got. I think the third in the Irish Premier League, so that's going to be a tough game. Ice Newland, I think they're going to struggle against Dunkley Jams, and FC Spartak, who are on form against Scottish Prem London FC. But fixtures don't stop there. We've got an added 3. It's Radicals against Blina Mallard Reserve. That should be a good game. Slavia versus Inter Malaga. I think Slavia knocked out Guardians last round. Now they're up against Inter Malaga. And Victoria Swanshausen are up against J-League Lindum City. So all these play out tomorrow at midday. And yeah, so do the Intercup finals, remember. So we'll bring you all the action on those as well. So let's get into this match day then, because we are... It's got a tricky game. This will be a tricky game. We are against Death Rose of the Irish Prem. So let's just check that they are... They're 34 rated in All of It's a Goal. So they're better than us in rating. Death Rose, yeah, they are third. 66 points all season. So if we preview this one... Here we go. Death Rose first. So they've got 80s... throughout. 80s throughout. Wow, that's going to be a tough one. I've got 87s, 89s. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Looks like they're going very defensive as well. Despite being at home, they're going in 5-3-2. And looks like their rating is 85. Whereas Runnymede Rangers, look at us. We are going. We've got defensive woes. So we're going in 3-4-3. But look at our form is a lot better than theirs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 players on 10 form. I think we've got 1 on 9 as well. So as opposed to their 1, 2, 3 players on 10. So our form is better. So our 3-4-3, we are going in on 82. That's not a million miles away. 82, play 85. We are away though. So we're definitely going to have to make sure the tactics are spot on for this one to try and get any sort of result, get through to the next round. We shall see. So, right, that is it for this one, guys. And, yeah, managed a routine win against Wandering Rovers, but it's not going to be routine in our cup game tomorrow. So join us for tomorrow night to see how we do in the IG Super Cup. Will we still be in it this time tomorrow? So, guys, have you got any comments on what you just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs and wind down there. Subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in on ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.